Total War for here, part 4 of our This is Total War Atlantis campaign in Rome 2 New World Overhaul mod. We are just besieging Dimmidi with our main guy, Philocrates. We are not favored here, they have big pile of javelin men plus some very annoying skirmishing calves and couple of elite units, but I think we should do well here. We have 2 calves to counter their multiple javelin men. If we play it well, we'll get rid of most of them before we even send our infantry in, so let's do it. Of course we get good weather, what did you expect? We are in the middle of a desert. Oh, they sally out? What is this? Why would they do that? How they deployed? I'm not sure this is good for us if they do that. In fact, I'm pretty sure it isn't. That's gonna be very bloody. Very bloody indeed. Yeah, we want these light hoplites on flanks. They are the fastest. And they have the least armor. And the 3 guys with better armor, big hoplite and swords, right in the middle. Ah, this is going to be so brutal. If we were attacking, the settlement, we would have more time to poke them from flanks and maybe get rid of some of their ranged units before we actually get in. But as is, we'll just need to be facing them in brutal battle. Losses here are inevitable. Every single unit throws chaffs. Even their general has precursor chaffs. Can't win this cleanly, I'm afraid. But that's fine. We can't even send our cav in until we deal with their skirmishing cav, because ours is going to get wrecked. Here's what we're gonna do. Give attack order on the tribesmen with our infantry. They'll start running away from us and we'll follow our infantry with our skirmishers and aim at their skirmishing cav. These guys have brutal 41 missile damage, but they have low rate of fire, so we'll be killing many men per volley, but not shooting very many volleys. That's fine. The 2 of them, the median cavs, barely have any armor. It's just a noble guy that is tough to beat. Okay, we're going to shift these 2 here. Yeah, slow it down and let's crack on. You will attack this, you here, you here, you here, you here. General, don't get ahead of yourself, and same with citizen cav. And now the throwers, you will attack this. Guys, you're ahead of yourselves. You will be overlapping with guys and taking significantly higher losses than it's needed. You attack the general and you aim at him. Cavalry stand flanking them. Crack on. Yeah, they're running away now, a little bit late. Yeah, this is going to be ugly. If we can't catch them... You attack these guys, you attack here, and you take over him. You get behind his general. You attack this, and you go after him. You crack on. Pin the guy here, you start shooting him in the back, you keep running after these guys. Change of plans, you aim at him. You shoot the general in the back. You attack him from flank. How? How is he under attack? Just go after these guys. If we can pin them to the edge of the map, we'll be in good shape. You attack this and you start shooting this guy. You attack them so they run away. How is the general looking? 130 of them. Buddy, you were supposed to attack this guy, what are you doing? Whoa, our guys got absolutely wrecked by javelins. This is so brutal. At least we got him. We should cleanly win this, I think. You attack this, you keep chasing them. You disengage from here. You are a ranged unit. You should be shooting at their general. You aim at him. How are you doing against these 2 crappy guys? Should be favored here, yeah? Just pin this noble cav and you keep shooting them. How are you doing against their general? Down to 80 guys. Excellent. And here, we should be winning decisively. We are. Excellent. Okay, one of our guys is breaking, but we have 3 javelin men shooting him in the back. How come this guy is not even able to kill these chavs? Guys, pile on here. What is this? And you shoot this blob. Aim at the general. Noble cav. Yeah, our rate of fire is utter crap. 3 brutal trident throwers throwing tridents in the back of his general, and he's only now falling apart. You should be able to handle this. And the 3 of you come here and throw some jabs at their general, if he's still around. He is, then shoot him. You pin all this crap, and you keep shooting him. Come on guys, press on. You might want to land a shot on him, and you won, excellent, crack on. And you finish this one off. Annoyingly, they are also on the edge of the map, so they will not get wiped out easily. Just make sure you pin all of them so they don't shoot, guys. All of you here shoot. Well, the Numidian noble cav is done, yeah? Excellent, then shoot whatever you want. Doesn't matter. And you attack these. You crack on. Okay, we won, but they'll get away because they are right at the edge of the map, which is another very unfortunate turn of events here. Look, our infantry got absolutely crushed and this guy is lost. Not so good, man, not so good. In fact, it doesn't matter that they were at the edge of the map because they get wiped out anyway. 700, almost half of our men lost. This was so unfortunate. And we lost 2 swords. Man, this is brutal. Yeah, garrison wiped out, but at what cost? We lost 2 sword units. That was not great. We don't want this crappy city, yeah? We are too weak to defend both this and Eel. Especially that those guys have 2 other stacks and we know Carthage has a full stack just outside our borders. So we're going to sack the city. This makes enough money to rehire those 2 swords and get 2 more. And we're going to double time away from here, so we get replenishment. And you, buddy, going to get logistics. Yeah, we need replenishment more than we need night attack right now. So grab this. How is it going to change the situation? The hoplites are replenishing 19 guys, and with logistics is 26, so that's actually quite significant. And let's have a look here. Should have probably moved the spy first. Yeah, that's the 2 stacks, huh? 14 and 11. So no way we can hold on to both these cities against them and Carthage. Right, should we start taxing this crappy city? 200 gold. Maybe not. It's not a lot. We'll be making 4.5k anyway. Let the growth, let the public order accumulate. And should we get artillery ships now? We have 2,000 gold. We should definitely get more units. That goes without saying. And mainly for him, because he's got down to 10. 10 crappy guys, that's not a lot. Okay. Gonna hire him. What do we need? We need better infantry first and foremost, because swords are dying like flies and these guys are utter crap. In fact, I'm going to merge this chunk. This is one of the worst units in the game. And you are going to get him an Atlantean hoplite and a couple of these frontier guards. Yeah, 500 left, not really much. Can't recruit with him anyway, because it's on double time. On a single time we can get... No, we can't get ballista ships, so we won't bother. And in Gadira, we also probably don't want to... we can tax it for 300. Public order is still going up, so that's fine. Alright, science. What do we go for? Can grab this for 3% replenishment. It's not very useful otherwise. We can't afford the bigger units anyway for now. We got this, but we need to take Cortuba or Nova Carthago, or that settlement over here, Capsa, to have space for... not too keen on this crap. Maybe we should go for that. It's a lot of money. But right now, we have no money issues. We are making 4,500 gold. So we should... get something that gives us more impact. Yeah, just get this and get that replenishment. It's very useful. Also, slightly cheaper fleets will also be helpful. Alright, still at war? Let's crack on. Infantry, of course. Protection expiring, huh? Mauritania. Alright, so this crappy stack didn't attack. That's unfortunate. We expected the defensive battle. And these 2 are on the move. Let's see what they have. Big giant pile of crap, although these horse skirmishers are very dangerous, so we should not underestimate them. Come here and deploy. Wait, how far can they move? They are on double time, yeah? Of course they are. We can sack the city again. Garrison is still in tatters, barely replenished, so let's do that. Crack on. And... ooh, they didn't rebuild, that's not so good. Well, we still got an exp from this, so it's not too bad. And get out of here. As close to EL as you can. Okay, you are going to deploy and steal their food. And you are going to keep recruiting, buddy. We now... oh, we dropped so much? How? Are these slaves decaying so fast? Man, what is this? The slave decay is here absolutely crazy here. Okay, you're going to get this. Unless there's... nah, there's nothing better. Just grab this. And let's set a trap for this Carthaginian stuff. How is our garrison Gadira anyway? Somewhat replenished. Okay, come here. So you're still supporting the town. Yeah? And set an ambush. Yeah, concealed. This crappy building needs to be repurposed into Shrine of Zeus. Yeah, we need to convert this province. Else we're going to struggle with public order forever. No, I don't think you are. You have 3 units, pal. It's not exactly going to win you anything. Okay, I'm really tempted to get rid of these guys. If we... they are also recruiting a fleet now. If we get artillery ships, we could maybe try that, but I'm not sure we can afford all of this. Could also build harbors or trading ports in Atlantis and Migdol for more money. It's also a decent move. Right, either way, we need to recruit first and foremost. Are we building this? Yeah, 3 turns to crossbowmen. So for now, let's get... against these guys, something like archers would be absolutely amazing. Archers or slings, but we don't have that. Unless we build that headquarters thingy that gives those archers. But we have no space for that. We're several turns, more like 8 or 9 away from being able to expand Migdol. If you even want to build it, which is not obvious. So for now we need to handle with what we have, which means we should be hiring these guys because they have bigger shields and swords, and they also have, and swordsmen do, and they also have 20 more armor and more health, so they are way better at tanking these javelins, while our javelin men, or trident throwers, are decimating their ranged units. Okay, so gonna get another hoplite, maybe another one of these, and maybe one more trident thrower. Yeah, we're kind of building armies specifically to counter these guys. But throwers should also be good against Carthage. Gonna tax this too, so making 200 gold and public orders stable, so that's fine. Should we get a general here? Do we have anyone useful? Actually gives us some public order or something? 5 tax rate, 3 public order. This guy is pretty good. Tryphon. Yeah, gonna get him here. In fact, if it's tax rate, it probably should be in our main province. Would be good to have 2 generals here though. Just gonna get him here because we have the best income here and he can help us by providing more taxes. Yeah. Now, are we building anything? This crap is not going to... maybe it moved a little bit. It's probably gonna take another 50 turns before it fixes itself. We don't care. We don't want to invest into these crappy buildings. It's not obvious we can hold on to EOL in the first place, and it costs quite a lot to repair them. We'd rather build something here where it's safe. 75 extra gold from cattle. Would rather invest in this. This is giving us like 180 extra gold. Yeah, gonna hold on. We still have 3 turns until protection expires, and these guys will almost certainly rebel right away or very soon. What they've got. Okay, they have EOL. So it's in our interest not to invest in EOL, not to have any buildings in progress, because we are going to lose it and then retake it, and this will wipe out these crappy guys, the worst opposition party of them all. The other 3 we can live with. Now we could double assassinate these 2 guys and get someone hopefully with no negative trait. A Council of Wealth, huh? These generals are not very useful either. Who can assassinate here? 2 more cunning than the targets. These guys have 3 cunning, so we need someone of 5. Should be easy enough if our hygienist guy was actually fighting, but he's not. Not to mention this crappy guy. He's not doing anything useful either. Guys, 3 stacks from Sicily, huh? It's gonna be fun. At least our garrison here is replenishing faster and faster. They're almost up to full. Okay, let's move on. Goodbye, Carthage. Enslave. What is this? -8 loyalty. Oh man. The doctor. This is the guy we couldn't use because we had no money. This punishment is harsh because that means in 2 turns at least 3 parties will be tempted to rebel, and 2 of them we would likely keep. That's not so good, man. Although, depending how you look at it, it might be blessing in disguise. If everyone rebels, we can just get rid of all of them and keep whoever is the least bad. Okay, what is this? A 20 stack, huh? A full of crappy units. Okay, where's that other stack? They had 2. Did he pull back? You can't see him, huh? Okay, so what do we do here? We have 9 guys. Oh, by the way, where's the 20? There was another 20 stack here. Man, they keep going into hiding. This is quite annoying. If we fall into ambush with the 7 stack, we are done. Can't get anywhere near EOL on double time anyway, so probably not gonna even try. Now that that Carthaginian stack is destroyed, perhaps it's time to take Cortuba. Let's send her and have a look. If we can maybe see them from here. No, we can't. We need to commit. So we do commit. 16 units, huh? 12 in the garrison. We can't deal with them with what we have. So we need to get back inside and maybe recruit the last guy. And we can set up attack with him, yeah? He's got better reach. Just bring him here and he can attack. Depending how the situation develops, that is. Okay, and this situation, huh? We're looking at 3 stacks from Sicily. One is probably hidden somewhere here. Another one is hidden here, and this is the 3rd one. And then a stack from Carthage. And our king has crappy 9 units, only one of whom is... Other than bodyguards, only these hoplites are any good. The rest is crap. So this is going to be tough. Also, we can't recruit here because we never bothered fixing the main building. Should we upgrade this? Is this even good? Yeah, these units are good, but they are also super expensive. And the slave trick is not really consistent enough to rely on it. Because the income is decaying massively. It was 250, now it's like 150, yeah? Oh, only after one turn. That's 74 after 2 turns, in fact. So unless we fight many battles, we can't rely on this income. Okay, you need to fill back in. Get, we still have 2 citizen calves here. We have 1, so get another citizen calf, another couple of hoplites, and you crack on next turn. You can't recruit here. Oh, I can only get this chunk. Get one of these throwers. Better than nothing. And we still have a little bit of cash, so maybe we do get these artillery ships, finally. Ooh, we can get 5 of them. Absolutely amazing. Okay, we get 5. Invest fully in this. Send this fleet over next to Nova Carthago. And hopefully all this pile of crap will attack us and get absolutely wrecked. And we'll make a fortune from enslaving them, and even bigger fortune from sending them to mines. Okay. But that means we can't build anything. I'm not too unhappy about it. We're going to lose this one anyway, so let rebels or secessionists fix the buildings for us. Yeah, nothing else to do, so let's just make sure we are at war and crack on. Yeah, this campaign is rather difficult. Look, we saw 2 stacks moving, but there's only one here, which means the other one is right in front of him in an ambush. We go at them, we fall into that ambush, and this guy reinforces, and we get wiped out because we only have 9 stack. And then there's this Carthaginian 20 stack. Not to mention this guy is now right at our doorstep. There's 0 chance we can beat him with this. I'm not worried about Siga, the garrison here is mighty. We can even leave it unattended and it can defend itself. And what about these guys? 2 crab stacks approaching. This guy will be up to 20, he'll make a move too. Okay, gonna set another ambush here right in front of the city with Philandros, as we did last time. Yeah, we don't care about being reinforced by the garrison, but we do want to be reinforcing garrison if we get attacked from here. To make sure we aren't, we should also scout around with her. And now go back and join him. 300 gold, not too bad. And now this guy, huh? Couple of things we could do. We could set an ambush with him too, so they are reinforcing each other. We could disband him. Could double time him towards Siga, but that doesn't make sense. If this guy attacks, he'll attack right away. Or we can get rid of, like, disband him, rehire another one in Siga, and double time this towards Eel. Yeah? Because if we double time, this guy won't be able to catch us. And we don't need these troops in Siga, we have enough there to defend. I think I like that the most. We know there's an army in front of him, yeah? And they have no fog of war, so they will be able to attack somewhere all the way to here, yeah? So we can probably end the movement here. That should also be out with this guy's range. Yeah, I think this should be safe here at this turn. So crack on. And if we can merge these guys, we'll have an 18 stack, which should be good enough. Okay, there's no point taxing these guys now that they're being raided, so untax them. Also, this costs us food, so maybe actually gives us food, so that's fine. Now, do we need this fleet to defend from all this pile? We're looking at 3 stacks, yeah? 20 stack from Carthage, and I think this is like 25 units total from these 2 crappy guys. But we have decent garrison here with some trident throwers and some infantry and some more. These archers, they replenish so slowly. So it's 8 and 9, yes, 17 units. 4 of them are mob with javelins. So that's not really 17, more like 15 wharf, let's say. And we're looking at 45 maybe units attacking us over 2 battles. That's a lot. Should we grab mercs? No good mercs available, I'm afraid. Yeah, we can obviously keep this fleet here. There's also very little reason to crack on at Nova Carthago if their armies are elsewhere now. So just gonna stick around with the fleet. Probably means they won't attack. It's also not ideal. We want them to attack. No good options here. Just gonna stay put. Disband this guy. Wait, can he reach us? No, we tested that. We can't reach him, so he can't reach us. I think there are good odds this guy will attack Siga, so it's better to have a general there to get exp. And we can put the not too bright guy in charge from our family, him, so he has an opportunity to prove himself. Alright, got that replenishment. Should we go for Hellenization now? 3 as hoplites. Why would we get them if we get our Atlantean hoplites, which are way better? And only 10 more gold in upkeep. Like, what's the advantage of these guys? They have no precursor jabs, they're crap. Thorax swords are decent, better than these frontier guards. These guys die like flies. Might be worth it actually. But the rank 4 is what gives us really good units, the tier 4 barracks, but that's very far away, yeah, and requires iron, which is in here, in Lusitania, very far away. And this is also going to take forever. We can still grab this. Thorax swords are good, and it should be bigger garrison here as well, right? No, not bigger, but better. Plus recruitment capacity as well. That will be useful because it's super annoying to be only able to recruit 3 units per turn. Once we build this and this, we'll be able to recruit 5. That will be much better. Okay, so build, research this. Yeah, we're on the back foot all the time. These guys are pushing us into defensive. Try to... Look, we never managed to catch, to find these hidden armies, yeah? Even if we send spies right next to where we know they are, because we know there's a hidden army here, yeah? Because we saw during their turn that they moved 2 armies in, and we only see one now, which means the other one is right in front of them sitting in an ambush. We have spy just next to it, and we can't see it. Quite annoying. They won't attack because we have this big fleet here. If we pull the fleet away, we might not win this. Probably gonna win the first battle, but a second one will be too tough. 15 units, huh? If we count 2 mobs as 1 unit. And maybe we do win it. Because these guys are crap. The other stack is similarly bad. And these have some elite units, like 3 elites and 2 really good mid-tiers. Big pile of hoplites. No, we need this fleet. So just gonna stay put. Yeah, I would gladly go on the offensive, but we can't. Right now there are 3 stacks in Iberia and 4 stacks in Africa that are directly threatening us. Plus potentially this fleet at some point. We just can't go on the offensive when we have 4 settlements to defend. More like 3 really, because Atlantis is safe. And obviously Migdol is safe, but still. Yeah, let's just crack on. Yeah, they attacked. Excellent. We are even favored in auto-resolve, but we are not going to let them off the hook by auto-resolving this. We are going to fight. Okay, this is the settlement, which is reasonably easy to defend if we know what to do, which is to stay back. Although, it's actually tempting to be defending here too. Cavalry is so far ahead of their guys. What is this? How did they deploy? Well, should be good for us, right? These guys will crack on first. We can obliterate them before the big pile catches on. This is brilliant. You guys come here. So, we need the crappy infantry to hold this, like one of these guys. Yeah? Phalanx increases armor or shield strength protection against missiles. Okay, and fatigue resistance. Excellent, pop this. And gonna keep one of these guys here. That should be enough. And the other 3 are going to counter the other 2, because what I think will happen, these 2 will come here and this one will come here. Yeah? And here we're going to use these 3 guys. Light hoplites. 65 armor is actually decent. Yeah, spread out guys. In fact, going to phalanx. This phalanx is so narrow. It makes them... Maybe it's better against missiles, yeah, but it's also easier to be... You know what, let's just test it. Just stay in that crappy phalanx and see what happens. The 2 brutes are going to stay here, so we can reinforce whichever section needs reinforcements. Of course, this one guy is not going to hold there, this part of the battlefield, so we're going to keep double mob here, and also going to keep double mob here. Citizen cavalry will only be useful much later in the battle, once we disable all their cavalry. Then we can easily crush these crappy javelin men. But for now we need to stay put. And this guy probably want him here too, along with these guys. You know what? We need him here more, because there'll also be a pile of like proper units coming this way after the initial 3 units of cav. So we need more here. And let's do it. You guys land. Speed this up until they are here. Okay, they're cracking on, good. As we expected, 2 are coming this way. We are very much ready for that. Guys, you pop this and obliterate him. You start advancing slowly, and you, buddy, need to get rid of him. You also start advancing. And you guys crack on. How are we doing here? 80? We've not landed anything yet. Okay, they're cracking on. Pull back, guys. You don't need to be so far out. You shoot them. You shoot him. Whoa, 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 whoa. You were supposed to pull back, not you. You shoot him. How is this guy looking? This is a little bit weird. Since he's so close, just attack him. You pull back. How are we doing here? This guy 60... Doing well. Our guy's taking some losses, but not super significant. You aim here. Guys, you shoot them. 4 of them are here. This is good opportunity to pin them in melee. You also pile on and start shooting them. Here and here. How are we doing here? The big elephants incoming. Okay, guys. Elephants. Shoot the elephants. And you attack them. Stop them in their tracks. Guys, you try to land precursor jabs on them. General, come closer. You need to advance. Elephants down to 9. Good stuff. Jabs, shoot the guy the farthest out. And you need to pin these. And you pin these. Bring them up here. Precursor jabs should help a lot. And you pile on here too. How are you doing? This guy pulling back, forget about him. Okay, attack him now. Elephant's down, excellent. Keep shooting these guys. All of you guys should be in phalanx now. You are, excellent. Pin that crappy calf, beautiful. You come here, right. Cavalry, crack on, now is the time. You pile on here, you shoot this guy, and the two of you shoot this guy. And we should have enough here to deal with these leftovers. Cav, crack on. You here, you attack them so they run away, you flank these guys. The throwers, flank them too, generals pile on, and you attack. No, not you, you were supposed to chase these guys. And you attack them. And you attack this. Excellent. Okay, we got them surrounded here. Bombing them with throwers, which is not too bad, but guys, you should really not be in melee. Just reposition here, you pull back a little bit. And how are we doing here? Spearman, pull back. The third one too. Okay guys, attack this guy, what are you doing? You, and you. Looks like we massively won here, excellent. You guys come here. You finish them off. And you guys get rid of this. This is Jaff, one of you cracks on there. We need to attack these slings so they stop shooting our guys. Guys, you just shoot the blob. And Mob is holding the gate there, excellent. You crack on. One here, beautiful. Okay, you are going to finish this one off. You attack this. And all of you guys cut them off from escape routes. Shaken, huh? This guy is holding off Citizen Calf and Hoplite. What a joke. Just keep bombing them and you pin these crappy guys in melee. We should get an upper hand now that they... You go back. You are no match for these spears or even slave infantry. You come here. This guy finally giving up, excellent, and you come here. Yeah, looks like they might have enough very, very soon. Excellent. Yeah, it's over. Good stuff, just gonna run them down. Decisive victory, huh? 500 lost, 2100 killed. Not too bad. Our crappy guy with 130 still managed somehow. Yeah, only got away with 50 guys, not too bad. And slave them. Promote the suspect, yeah. Ambush failed, huh? Yeah, this is looking really ugly. Look at this, so many stacks around us. Especially these two full stacks of barbarians. Well, 15 stack and a 20 stack. And this guy, huh? We stopped him in his tracks. We can wipe him out easily enough. Should we dispose of this? They got a new general, an elephant one. That's gonna be tricky. Probably need to hire a merc or two. Now we know these guys are here, right? They didn't pull back. They are sitting in an ambush, somewhere here, and we can't see them, even with a spy in. You crack on. Should we attack this guy? We have no artillery to force them to come out, so probably gonna end badly. Yeah, we can use the same trick and just set an ambush just outside the town, huh? You get inside, give them the troops, and stay here for now. Now you, buddy, going to check all the way here. They are not here. Okay, start coming back and deploy. And this is what? Experience for new agents in local province. It's never gonna happen again, so just forget about it. Maybe just get this instead. Okay, and you, buddy, need to finish off these guys. Let's see what the odds are. They're running away, which means we are favored. That's good. Or maybe they were in the garrison reinforcement range. We need to bump your authority, because it's pathetic, so get this. Or, in fact, you know what? Forget about it. Just go for strategist. You're never going to get enough authority anyway. I'm going to hire one merc to make sure this is a fairly clean victory and just disband him. Get this guy to counter the elephant and do it. What a nonsense. Come on, this is never going to not be a win. Yeah, 14 men lost. How about not even winning this in auto-resolve? What a joke. Alright, enslave. Okay, mark out. This edict, huh? I think it should say increases slave population decline. Slave trade stimulation. I think what it does is basically you're selling your slaves away. That's why the population shrinks so massively, because it was 45% a few turns ago. Now we're down to 6%, yeah? And it actually makes sense, because we're either just keeping them as slaves working like forever and getting more income over a long time, or just selling them out using this edict, which means massive injection of money, but very short-lived. So this is a typo here. It should be increases slave population decline. Yeah? Okay, so Masaisili stack wiped out. We no longer need this guy, so gonna disband him. And how about here? We're still sitting in a brutal ambush here. We know there are 2 other stacks here that will attack Eel. Should we move this fleet out? Now we have a full stack here, well, 18 stack and the second general, we should be fine. And there's this 14 stack that just came back, so it's a good opportunity to lure these guys into attacking us and get a naval victory. Honor and glory, of course. Gonna upgrade the general. It's only 75, makes him more likely to survive. And now we need to wipe out this one. Philandrous, huh? How confident are we that this guy will stick around? Council of Science, huh? These guys are... Oh, 53% risk. We should change our plans, right? Does secession happen before or after our turn? In other words, if we abandon this town, is it going to be overtaken by rebels right after our turn and before AI moves, or after AI moves and before our next turn? Would be good to know. It's not that important. Just gonna keep this guy inside. Sophocles. Is he safe to keep inside? Yeah, the Council of Science guys are going to stick around with us because we have militarists. It's easy to keep them happy. The other 2, they can do whatever. And I think cultists are the ones that actually have this province, yeah? Indeed, excellent. So we don't mind them pulling away. And you, buddy, go for it. Ambush as well. Absolute slaughter, yeah? 88 remaining. Do it. Wiped out. And then slave. Are we getting slaves in the province where we won the battle? By the looks of it, we have 20% slave population here, only 13 here. 16 here. Interesting. We need to tax these guys. We're going to lose this anyway, so might as well squeeze them out. Okay. Now these guys. They are not reinforcing each other, so we can attack the 15 stack. Let's see what he does. You know what? We're going to go around him, so he runs away towards us. And attack. Ambush as well. Beautiful. Ah, but we lose almost 40%. I don't think so. We have better units. So we should win this with fewer losses. Let's fight. Okay, where are they? Oh, we are uphill as well. Beautiful. This is going to be brutal. Iberian calf, couple of slings, and big pile of melee infantry. Okay, we want to deploy in the hilltop. Hoplites in here to counter their cavalry, along with our single javelin man, and a big massive pile of swords in here. We're going to use the ones that are healthy as a main line. It's a massive line as well. Just look at this. Absolutely gigantic line. Very thick as well. And the beaten up guys, keep them to protect this flank. I wonder if we can hide the scav behind this hill. Hopefully they won't be able to see us. We are hidden behind the hills, so that should work fine. And let them run uphill and attack us if they want. Actually, we're going to charge at them. This is impossible, I think. Rocks usually are. Maybe we should also attack them from both sides. That might actually work fine, because we have so many units. Yeah, how about we do this and this? These guys can even try to flank around this, and the hoplite will be here. Yeah, and we crack on. Let's do it. You guys move. You move. You move. And you stay hidden. Okay, they are moving now. Excellent. Crack on. Calf is going to be attacked by our hoplites. You land a volley of jabs on them, and you crack on, guys. Attack this, this, and this. General, come closer. You guys come here. And we're also attacking them from this side. Excellent. Here, here, and you flank them. Cavalry, crack on. Get in here. In fact, their shooters are here, so come here. You guys come here, you pile on, and you keep shooting the Cav. Cav, come here, you guys come closer, you attack him. General, intercept this guy, you go after him, so do you. And Tridents, attack these guys. Cavalry, get behind them and attack these slings. General is fine, he's a gigantic hoplite, don't worry about it. You shoot them, and you guys pile on here. They are breaking, excellent. You attack these slings, and you attack them. You guys pile on here. Yeah, they're massively breaking, excellent. Ah, slaughtering this guy. Beautiful. Got their both slings too. You get behind them, overrun them here, you attack this, and you recharge this. Looks like it's going well. We're taking some losses.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
It's not a big deal. Okay, you drop this, go behind your general, and you're going to recharge him. You attack these guys. We now have them surrounded. There are only 2 guys fighting here on their side. Well, 3. That's still not enough. You start shooting the general in the back. Shaken and 30 guys. They will fall apart very, very soon. You bombing the general? He's at 150. You need to do better, buddy. Okay, you help against this. You're finally falling apart. Excellent. We need someone to recharge these guys. This is a good opportunity. And we have enough here to deal with them. They're wavering, only 20 guys left. Okay, another guy. Attack them. This guy's going after us. Pull back. Cavalry needs to pull back too. Attack them. They are disengaging. Go after this. You attack this. You intercept him. You get out of here. How come this one guy is holding out for so long? Attack them. Attack the cav now. You land the volley on the cav. You attack this. You attack this. You keep the pressure on the general. You guys wipe out this. Yeah, this guy's behind us. That's not so good. But you don't go into melee. What is this? Come on, this one crappy guy is holding off like 6 hour units. Guys, forget about it, just attack these guys.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yeah, that's not so good. Shoot him. You guys need to pull back. This guy has javelins and he's approaching you quickly. They are fighting really well, these guys. Unexpectedly so. You get out of here. You land oh, you're out of ammo. Shaken. Still 100 of them left. You countercharge this. They are breaking apart here. Good. Oh, excellent. We won't hear. Everyone, pile on at the back of their general. You attack this. You attack this. Looks like they are finally breaking here. Wipe them out. An decisive victory, huh? Well, we lost less than a quarter. That's way better than almost 40%, and it looks like they got fully wiped out. Another stack destroyed. Excellent. We are not going to enslave these guys, because we are going to get these slaves in Gadira, where we don't need them. It's a crappy settlement anyway, and it just worsens Polycorder. Just gonna disband them. More money. Yeah, I don't think we can take this guy on. It's a 20 stack. We are beaten up 20 stack, maybe worth 14, 15 units at most. Get formidable spears and back to Gadira. Nice. And we have 1 army slot free, so we can pop a general in Siga or Atlantis and recruit more. This guy has a 20 stack now. It's gonna take him a while to replenish, but we really need that second army here, so we can also take Dimmidi and have 1 army stationed in each of the cities. It will also stop them coming through the desert and attacking Siga, which we don't even mind that. We have a mighty garrison here. Ideally, we want to take Cortuba and Nova Carthago and just be defending these 2 here from the barbarians. Because Gadira is it's way too vulnerable. It doesn't have walls, can be attacked by surprise. It's just not a good city to be defending. So maybe we do need second army in here. So we might as well take Nova Carthago from the sea. They are starved. -2 food, huh? Yeah, gonna get him here, because we can move either way, depending what we need. And who do we want to use? These guys have +7 loyalty, but we already used both their generals. Maybe him. Yeah, Tryphon. They are also only at -6, so they should not secede. Wait, can we force this by provoking them? There's no point spending money on it. They will secede anyway, it's only a matter of time. So get Tryphon in Siga and start recruiting. What do we want? Oh, finally! Beautiful crossbowmen! Excellent! Look at these brutes! What is this? 110 range, slightly less than archers, but 50 missile damage. 35 armor piercing. This is going to be beautiful against hoplites and the likes. 2 shots per minute is not so good, but 15 ammo means they can shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot. It's like 7.5 minutes worth of ammunition. Most battles don't last that long. Probably want to actually flank with these guys. We'll see. They are pricey though, 715 and 125 in upkeep. It should be worth it, especially that we only have this junk here, and these guys don't perform that well. Well, if we need second stack, we need quite a few of them actually. What we should start with though, these guys are pricey, yeah? So maybe leave them for later and start with these crappy guys, the crappy swords. Yeah, because they are the backbone of our armies. The hoplites are a little bit too expensive, although they do perform better. Yeah, so do this for now, and we have a pile of money left, which is going to fund us trading port in Atlantis. Excellent, still at war? Let's press on. Not what was supposed to happen. It's not an ambush. They saw through it, and they have the scrapstock helping them. 4,500 men to our 3,800, with the garrison and the fleet. Well, there's no fleet, the garrison and the guy inside. Their quality is generally low. These Libyan hoplites are crap, and we can deal with these guys easy enough with the shooters. But that second stack has so many horse skirmishers. I think we can beat them, because the melee infantry in both stacks is crap. Other than these 3 units, I think we can hold them off, especially with all these hoplites. I guess we'll find out next time. Subscribe!